Drum and bass was the one genre that I've listened to a lot and I've raved to the most, but I never thought I'd be able to mix successfully. My first drum and bass set was actually Glastonbury 2023.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, I got lucky. I got really lucky. Really, really lucky. The decks completely malfunctioned on me and it was just like, is this really happening right now? I've got 13 minutes to shine. After playing after Andy C, the legend, so I've really got to give it my all.
Welcome to Q Drops, My DJ Story, the show where DJs share with us some of the tracks and moments that made them who they are. I'm Cabbage, and today we're joined by DJ Savannah, a multi-genre DJ and host based in London who brings a contagious energy to every performance. More than just shows, they're a movement where unity and diversity take centre stage and everyone's invited to be part of the vibe. Just recently back from 4 sets at Glastonbury and 5 sets in Croatia, she's having the busiest summer and clearly loving every minute. Savannah, it's so good to meet you. Thank you so much for making the time to come in and welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Very exciting.
I am really as well.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about drum and bass, so I'm really, really keen to hear your tracks and the stories around them.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm really excited for it. To be honest, because you wanted a mix from me, I play so many different genres.
Right.
I was like, how am I going to do this? But I just thought, you know what? I'm mainly known for drum and bass, so let me just stick to one.
Right.
And then we can go from there.
I think that's it's been really interesting listening and hearing from DJs about how they've come up with the tracks. Some people have come up with the tracks with the mix in mind. Some people have done the tracks and then gone, now I need to mix them. And I think that's really interesting. So yeah, let's get stuck in.
Nice.
So what's one of the first records you bought when you first started DJing?
So it was Acid Fashion by Nazca Lines. I played the song on repeat. My mate actually, he had a studio and it was called Pyro Radio. It was based in Whitechapel. My mate Antonio, and he'd allow me to go into the studio and practice when my mixing was terrible. It was rubbish. But this was a tune that I was playing consistently. And I remember I sent my first mix to Hospitality, which is a drum and bass label. It's been going since 1996. And I've been working with them for about 7 years behind the scenes. This was the first track that I sent to them in the mix as well. So it means a lot to my heart. I love this track.
Let's hear a bit.
Yeah. Dirty. Love it.
There's a lot going on in there. And I love the acid vibe as well.
Yeah, it's wicked. I love that track. I can't stop playing it.
Was that an easy track to mix when you first started, or?
None of them were easy. You know what? Drum and bass was the one genre that I've listened to a lot and I've raved to the most, but I never thought I'd be able to mix an hour successfully. And it's not until my friend Indigo Rain invited me onto a Cool FM show and I was like, oh, cool. So no pun intended. And it was I had to then prove that I could mix for an hour on live radio. And then ever since then, my career in drum and bass has gone up. So
Wow.
yeah, at the beginning, I was like, I can't do this. But, practice makes permanent,
Yeah.
You've just got to believe and you just got to put a bit of practice in and it's fine.
And I think, passion as well, right? If you really want to do it.
Exactly.
At the festival that I was at, that I mentioned before we started talking, I went to a drum and bass set at 3:00 in the morning. That was a friend that I'd never heard play. And what I really loved, I've always loved dancing to drum and bass. I would never choose to do it, but whenever I've done it, I used to go to Dingwalls. I always loved it. But the drum and bass that they were playing was almost felt like it was at half speed, but it wasn't. And it just flowed. It was amazing. I've got goosebumps. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Oh, beautiful.
So moving on to the next question, what's one track that reminds you of your first DJ gig?
So this one is Forgive Dark, Chasing Status, and I really love this track. I just want to say, because Chasing Status was the first drum and bass act I'd seen before turning at an age where I was allowed to go raving. I saw them at the O2 with my mentor, who is now my business partner, Wisdom. And oh God, Chasing Status is so great. My first drum and bass set was actually Glastonbury 2023.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, I got lucky. I got really lucky. Really, really lucky. And this was one of the tracks that I played.
Wow. Okay.
And even then, I listened back and I'm like, oh my God, that sounded rubbish. But I took the opportunity. I took the bull by its horn. So, yeah, it's a really great track. It's also quite dark. And I feel like it can mix into most things. So,
right.
Yeah.
Let's hear a bit of this. How did the gig go?
I thought it went really well. I got really lucky in terms of it was opening Silver Haze Lonely Hearts Club. The stage was supposed to start at 12. They opened it at 11:30 a.m. so I could play. So there was like no one there, but it was still like, oh, I played Glastonbury. Yeah. And I was just really grateful that they opened it up a bit early just so I could have that experience.
Yeah, amazing.
So, yeah, I'm actually quite happy no one was there because it was a terrible mix.
But how did you feel afterwards?
I felt accomplished. I felt really grateful. And it just solidified the fact that anything is possible. Yeah. And if I keep going, hopefully I'll be able to play to more people one day at Glastonbury. And that was the case this year. So
it made you determined.
100%, definitely. Brilliant. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's a brilliant gift from whoever allowed you to do that.
Yeah, I'm like super grateful. It was because I was running the Mobo Unsung program and we had a bunch of guys from the Mobo Unsung program perform on that stage. So, the stage let me just go in for a little bit and do my thing before the main acts.
And so the next question is, what's a track that reminds you of a memorable gig of yours? So
this is Day and Night, Kid Cudi. I'm sure a lot of people know this track, but it's a Vibes remix. And the show was Shogun Sessions, and Shogun's also like a legendary drum and bass label that's been going on for years. And I got a chance to play at Corsica Studios, which is in Elephant and Castle.
Just around the corner from where I live.
Really? Yeah. Oh, it's sick. Around the corner from Coronet, if anyone remembers the Coronet. Yeah. And I've always wanted to play Corsica Studios, and I finally got that chance. And, like all my friends were there. I actually bought lollipops for all of the ravers. So with like little cards that said like, thank you for coming to my gig.
Amazing.
So everyone was like sucking on their lollies and raving, which was really nice.
Brilliant.
And I played this track and people went crazy. And then, yeah, I think I definitely played it at Glastonbury as well. I just love it. It's
Great.
very nostalgic, like Kid Cudi. So, yeah.
Cause day and night, the longest owner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely owner seems to free his mind at night. At night. Free his mind at night. At night. Day and night.
When was that gig?
That was February this year.
Right.
Yeah, so this was February this year. Yeah, it was really good, really special. I'd been going to, it's a free event on a Wednesday, like once a month. And it's one of them ones where it's like, I'd love to play this event because it's free, like everyone's there, it's rammed. Right. So yeah, and another grateful opportunity.
Wow.
Music's a powerful thing.
It's incredible, right?
It's a powerful thing. So if you're like in tune with that and I haven't got anything in my body to make me feel out of myself, but the music itself is making me feel out of myself, then that's I think it's a gift.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, music is truly a gift.
So the next question is, what's a track that you'll always play out if you get the chance?
So this one's really new. It's by my man Degs, who had just brought out his new album. He's an MC DJ on Hospital, and the track is Hang Up the Mic, and it features Hologram and Ragga Twins. Ragga Twins have also been around for donkeys. They're incredible vocalists and MCs, and Hologram's also been around, great producer. And I keep playing this track, like whether it's clips online or on a boat party, at hospitality on the beach, or just anywhere, it seems to creep into my mixes. Right. It's about people who will F you over within the music industry. And there's also some like bits in there about, you know, taking narcotics and like it not being so cool. And I'm also on my sober journey, so I just find it quite hilarious because it's like I used to be that person.
Right.
So yeah, man.
Great. Let's hear some of this.
I don't care about the bleeding, you're coming in while I'm leaving. Fuck the lies and the pretense, these brothers all in their feelings. Only care about family, cause the music game is so fleeting. I'm an average human, you cut me open, I'm bleeding. And when I'm live on that stage, I'm no longer biting my tongue. And I know these idiots watch, they don't get the money up front. Why the fuck are they triggered? Aren't they bored of running their gums? Hang up the mic, my friend. You're done.
No have words, but you have data. Me not hear them like me can't see you in a dark. Dead fans, get your body outline intact. Stationary, going nowhere like Corsica. Let where blaze on fire. You still a get your name no top of the flyer. Me not stress, make your bother calm. We are double biller.
Who knew this industry is full of egomaniacs? We powder up their nasal tracks. Tend to give you their respect, but then they take it back. Certain people see me as a threat, I better face the facts. Yeah, peace, love and unity, these motherfuckers say they preach. They're only in this for themselves, the glory's all they seek. Don't ever try and tell me there's a scene. And when I'm live on that stage, I'm no longer biting my tongue. And I know these idiots watch, they don't get the money up front. Why the fuck are they triggered? Aren't they bored of running their gums?
It's brilliant.
How does it go down? I'm guessing people love it.
Yeah, it's one of them ones where if anyone's seen like my clips, if you can check me out on Instagram, that'd be amazing. But I'm literally jumping in the air and I'm like, whoa, just like rubbing my shoulders back and yeah, just proper feeling it, you know. Sometimes I'm not even listening to lyrics, I'm just listening to like the tune, the instrumental, and it just like gets me moving, you know. So yeah, it's a wicked one.
And you mentioned that you don't drink anymore.
No.
What I'm just interested to know, what came first? Did you start DJing before you stopped drinking, or did you stop drinking and then start DJing?
I started DJing, but I wasn't taking it very seriously in 2023. But when I decided to go on my sober journey, that's when I was just like, I stopped my 9 to 5 and I was just like, let me just work freelance. I really enjoyed this is taking over from, you know, alcohol and other substances.
Yeah.
Like this is like, I feel so passionate about this. This is my new thing and I love it. And I've just put my full focus into that. And ever since I decided to take the sober journey, I have done so much with this. Like, you know, I've got 13, 14 festivals this summer. I supported Becky Hill on her arena tour in October last year. You know, like things that like I've reconnected with family, friends. I go out with intention now. When it comes to music, pushing it back to the music sense, if I go out, the music has to be banging for me to really enjoy it.
Yeah.
So when I say like I go out with intention, like I'm going out to things that I either want to explore that I've never seen before and I want to be like, oh, what's this? Or it's like I know I'm going to love that DJ, that producer, that artist, or you know, like I could go and see like an orchestra and I'll know I'll like probably end up like crying my eyes out in like tears of joy, you know?
Yeah.
So I go out knowing that I'll gain something out of it rather than just going out for the sake of it, like convincing myself I'm having a good time. I don't just go out to like be up for like 48 to 72 hours, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm in bed by like 11 if I'm not playing. So ever since being sober, DJing has just been like a huge blessing in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the great thing is that the buzz that you're getting from this is the buzz.
I'm buzzed right now. Yeah. I mean, this is a great time.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, it's amazing.
This is all we need. Yeah.
Great. So the next question is an interesting one. What's a track that reminds you of a gig that didn't go as planned?
Oh my God. So I supported Andy C at XOYO's XOYO residency. And well, bless his heart, it's not his fault, but he didn't realise I was supposed to be playing after him. So he kept playing and playing and playing. And I was just kind of like, la, 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 waiting for me to like, you know, jump on the deck. So I think I got about like 13 minutes of playtime.
Right. And was that because he eventually realised, or someone said?
Yeah, he just didn't know. There was no communication.
Right.
But he did send me a message and he says he owes me a set.
Right.
And he was so apologetic and it was really sweet. There was just a miscommunication about who was playing on that day. But then I also had technical difficulties within that 13 minutes.
Right.
So the decks completely malfunctioned on me and it was just like, is this really happening right now? I've got 13 minutes to shine after playing after Andy C, the legend. So I've really got to like give it my all. And the decks just weren't having it for me. I think they were overheating or something. But eventually I managed to get, you know, a good few songs on clip to prove that I was there and that I played. And this was the track that I managed to get a really good like mix in.
Right.
So I did a nice double drop with this track.
Right.
So it reminds me of, you know, that horrific time. But you know, these things happen. You don't expect them to happen, but they do. And it's just like, how do you work around it? But I managed to, it was that track that got me semi-viral on Instagram, that same double mix that failed pretty much. Yeah, it was that same double mix that got me like semi-viral on Instagram.
Wow.
Yeah. So
And what's the track called?
so the track is called They by Tweaks.
Okay, great. Let's hear some of this. It's a big sound.
Yeah.
And I think it's got that thing that I find like always the best tracks are the simplest.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't have a huge amount going on.
No. It
And
does.
that feels like that's that track. I can't wait to hear it in the mix, to hear the whole thing. Yeah,
It's wicked. It's a good track. It goes into some other bits and bobs as well, but I just like it clean and simple. So
Yeah.
you're so right. You know, sometimes, you know, the most viral, like, huge songs are actually the most simplest, you know. It's usually the tracks that I hear a lot from producers as well, who are like, oh my god, I didn't realize this song was going to blow, you know, and then it ends up blowing up, and it ends up being the most simplest too. Yeah,
It's probably the one that well, I'm not a producer, but maybe it's the one that they didn't try too hard. Do you know what I mean? It almost like came through them.
100%. But yeah, big up to Tweaks. Yeah, love that track.
And so the next question is, what's a track that reminds you of a favourite DJ you've seen live?
So the favourite DJ I've seen live is T.I. And this track is called Tyrant. It's by Leveler, but it's a T.I. remix. Leveler's someone that I've been listening to from the very beginning of me listening to drum and bass. And T.I., he has no rules. He's just like, F it, I'ma just do what I'm gonna do.
Right.
And I saw him quite recently, but he's the one DJ that me and my close mate Adissa will always go out of our way to go and see, you know.
Right.
His music is incredible. Like, he does everything from scratch. Like, he's got all the machines and stuff that will like do all the sounds from scratch, like no samples. And he has a lot of fun, you know what I mean? He's very good at making eye contact, getting people going. He's very good at connecting with the crowd. And he's also like, he's one of the people that I've called up and asked for advice, and he would just give me like a long list of advice for my DJ journey. I was actually his artist liaison, and I just thought, oh, I've got his number. Maybe I'll just call him and see if he'll be able to give me some advice. And he did. Yeah, wow. He's really lovely. But yeah, this is Tyrant by T.I. and It's just so fun. You feel like you're in like a little video game. You know
Yeah,
what
I was
mean?
literally just thinking, I'm going to just immediately contradict myself and say there's a lot going on in that, but I love it. I love it.
There's a lot going on.
There's all those. I love electro noises. I love them. I love them so much. And yeah, that's not a simple track, but it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Do you know what I mean?
What and where was the gig in particular for this track? Or
for this track, to be honest, I'm just gonna be really honest. I just kind of like went through my catalogue and just searched TI and just picked the one that
okay,
that
so
came up.
it wasn't a specific gig that you were thinking of, right?
No, but yeah,
Brilliant.
I really love him as a producer and as a DJ. He just has a lot of fun with it.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like there's a lot of fun in there.
There's a lot of fun.
So, okay, we're on to the last question. What's a track you would love to play out but have never found the right setting?
So this one, Mr. Brightside, The Killers, which is like a British anthem, man. But there's a website called Hyped It for anyone who wants to find free music from producers from the source. And I was just like looking through Hyped It, looking for some tracks to download, and this one came up, and it's an Arcando DMB remix. I'm not sure who the producer is, but I really liked it, and I've not found anywhere to play it, you know. I'm still waiting, and I did play Download Festival recently, but even that was like metal and drum and bass. So I'm still yet to find something that's indie
setting.
but drum and bass, because I listen to indie rock every day.
Right.
So this is like the perfect marriage.
I mean, it's a great combination.
It's a perfect marriage, man. This is...
And it's a classic track.
Yeah, exactly. It's
As
such a
itself,
classic.
so...
Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
drum and bass twist. Yeah, it's the perfect baby. So yeah, Mr.
Great.
Brightside, The Killers, Arcando DMB
Brilliant.
remix.
Let's hear a bit of this.
Because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep, and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke, and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed, and my stomach is sick, and it's all in my head. But she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. And I just can't look, and it's killing me, and taking control. Jealousy, turning snakes into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, joking on your alibis. But it's just a price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I missed the right side. I'm coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke, and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed.
I'm just laughing because I'm just imagining the dance floor and everybody going like,
What?
What do we do? How do we dance to this?
I feel like...
I think you should just jump.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like it's one of those feel-good summer tunes that at the end of a set, when the sun is shining, blasting, and people have had a couple of tequilas, it would go really well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it'd have to be a festival where it was catered to like all genres.
Yeah.
Or a festival like I'm really hoping to play Reading one day. I feel like a Reading festival,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, would
Yeah.
suit. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like quite indie-esque, but then you've still got the electronic elements to it.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can imagine with the right crowd though, it would absolutely go off.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me too. So yeah, I thought I'd add that in just for a little bit of fun.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, listen, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your stories and your tracks. It's been really great to meet you and to
Thank
hear
you.
your journey so far. And I'm really
Thanks.
looking forward to seeing how it goes for you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you to you and Benji. I've had a lot of fun.
Great.
And it's also just nice to remind myself why I'm doing this in the first
Yeah.
place and where I originated from in my journey. You don't really get the chance to do that much.
Yeah.
You're kind of always going forward and not really looking backwards. So this has been very reflective. So thank you.
Brilliant.
on this.
You got me. Take me. Take me. You got me feeling halfway. You got me. Take me.
Dead fans, take your body outline intact. Stationary, going nowhere like Corsica. Let we blaze some fire. You still a get your name no top of the flyer. Me nah stress, me they can't bother car. We are double biller.
Who knew this industry is full of egomaniacs? We powder up their nasal tracks, pretend to give you their respect, but then they take it back. Certain people see me as a threat, I better face the facts. Yeah, peace, love and unity, these motherfuckers say they preach. They're only in this for themselves, the glory's all they seek. Don't ever try and tell me there's a scene. And when I'm live on that stage, I'm no longer biting my tongue. And I know these idiots watch, they don't get their money up front. Why the fuck are they triggered? Aren't they bored of running their gums? Hang up the mic, my friend, you're done. And when I'm live on that stage, I'm no longer biting my tongue. And I know these idiots watch, they don't get their money up front. Why the fuck are they triggered? Aren't they bored of running their gums? Hang up the mic, my friend, you're done.
Every day, obstacles in the way. Happiness has to be paid for when led astray. Creating with all these pitfalls can take it strain. If money's something you live for, then make it rain. Then make it rain. Or make it something, a substance to maybe ease the pain. To ease the pain. And maybe pointing fingers isn't how we place the blame. Or maybe we're just searching for a place to stay. Every day, obstacles in the way. Happiness has to be paid for when led astray. Creating with all these pitfalls can take it strain. If money's something you live for, then make it rain. 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 Then make it rain.
me. I try to run, but see, I'm not that fast. I think I'm first, but surely finish last. Cause day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night. Free his mind at night. At night. Day and night.
in a me, they can swim with a piranha. Anytime me drop, me go put on a marker. If it no money, say where them bad attack for. Them a try fi hold up a bank with a banana. Yeah, we breed the whole thing panorama. Woody park on time to the baby wanna drama. To the baby wanna. We a killer but block again. Got the things unlocked again. Double take 10 shots and again. The pan old pants on them again. Man a dash them, I like them again. Become that iPad again. Man a ready for the war. If it comes on top, coming out feel frightened again. We a killer but block again. Got the things unlocked again. Double take 10 shots and again. The pan old pants on them again. Man a dash them, I like them again. Become that iPad again. Man a ready for the war. If it comes on top, coming out feel frightened again. We a killer but block again. Got the things unlocked again. Double take 10 shots and again. The pan old pants on them again. Man a dash them, I like them again. Become that iPad again. Man, I'm ready for the war. If it comes on top, coming out, feel frightened again. We a killer, but block again. Got the things unlocked again. Double take 10 shots and again. Man, I'm old pants on them again. Man, I dash them, I like them again. Cover that iPad again. Man, I'm ready for the war. If it comes on top, coming out, feel frightened again.
Only a kiss, now I'm falling asleep. And she's calling a cab.
So that's the mix from DJ Savannah, who came in to share some of the stories and tracks that have made up her DJ journey so far. Thanks for listening, and I hope you can join us for the next episode of Q Drops, My DJ Story. This has been a Cabbage and Bubble co-production.